Question number 5. Using a pair of compasses and ruler only, construct an inscribed circle to touch side XZ of triangle XYZ drawn below. So we have our triangle XYZ. We are supposed to draw an inscribed circle touching X and Z. And we are instructed to use a pair of compasses and a ruler only, so you don't use any other instrument. That should be enough. So we are going to extend the line YZ and the line XY, and then we bisect the angles. So let's do that. So place your ruler on the YZ and you draw a line joining that point Z, and then we are going to place our ruler on XY. Draw the line joining X, like that, and then we are going to bisect this angle and this angle. Where the two bisector meets, and that is will be the center of the circle. Place your compass here, the sharp end you place it here, and then you make a mark here. So that is your mark. You also do that the same to the other side, and you have your mark there. So we are going to use these 2 points to bisect the line. Place your compass on one of the mark here, and you make another arc here. So this is the arc. Change the compass to this point and make another mark. Make another mark here. So you draw a line from Z and passes through this mark here, the cross section of the two arcs. You come up with a straight line. So with your ruler touching Z and the point that we have, the 2 points have crossed, you draw a straight line. So this is a straight line that touches Z. You repeat the same process at point Z, and you also, so the two lines will intersect at a certain point. So let's do that. So place your compass here, and with the compass at that point, you make another mark here. So this is what you do, that mark, and you repeat the same to the other side. So you make another mark here, that mark, and we are going to use the 2 points to make 2 arcs. Use your compass here, the sharp end at this new point, and using the other side, you rotate your compass and you come up with that. So with that, we can use the other point that we had made, and we make a mark. So with that, we come up with a cross section there, and now we are going to use a ruler to join this point to make a straight line through that point, where the line will meet with this other line. So let's do that. So with your ruler placed there, this point X and this other intersecting point, you draw a straight line like that, and then you see the two lines have intersected at this point. So that will be the center of the circle. Now when you have the center of the circle, you need to know the radius. Okay, some of the students approximate, that is, you put your compass here and you extend to where it will touch X and Y, but the best way is to draw a perpendicular line from here. This point we can label it O. Draw a perpendicular line to XZ, and that will give us the radius of the circle. So let's go ahead and do that. So with your compass at this point, you make a mark here, and you'll be able to come up with an arc like that. You change the position of your compass, and you use that, and you make another mark there. So we are going to join this line and these two arcs to come up with a perpendicular line to XZ. So with your ruler here, you draw a straight line here joining XZ, and that will be a perpendicular line to XZ. Perpendicular here means it is a right angle. It is make a right angle with the XZ, and you can confirm that with your protractor to see whether it is 90, and you can see with the protractor that angle is 90. So this is the center of the circles. We are going to use a compass to draw a circle, and that circle will touch the three lines. So let's do that. So with your compass touching the center of the circle, which is O, and the radius that we have constructed here, I'm going to make a circle using that radius, and now you find that the circle touches the three, that is X and Y, and the extended line. So this is what we call an ascribed circle. This is what we call an ascribed circle, which you did in Form 3. And therefore, once you do all that, when you are doing it using manually, that is using your compass and a ruler, you should be a bit faster. But for this one, I'm using the computers, and therefore it can take some time. So with that, now you get 3 marks there, and you will get to part B, measure the radius of the circle. With the circle now, the second part is you measure the radius. So you measure the radius from there, that is from the center of the circle to where we have either you can measure this line, or you measure the length from here to here. That will give us the radius, and you find that the radius is equals to 3.1 plus or minus that is, you can say 0.1, and there you will be able to get a mark for that, and here you get 3 marks. So this is how the marks are distributed. Mark for extending, that is that will give you 1 mark, extending the 2 lines. So we can say this is a half, actually. This will also give you a half. You get another mark for bisecting, so that is that. So you can say here you get a half, and here you get a half, those two. Then we have another mark for the circle, so they will get 1 mark there. So they total to 3. The marks are added there, and then you add 1. So the total you'll be able. So here you get 1 mark. So you get a total of 4 marks for this question. So that is how you do that question. So you should be comfortable using your geometrical set, and that is why you are advised to have it when you join Form 1, so that by the time you are doing your Kcse, you have mastered to use all the instruments that are in your geometrical set. So I hope you have understood the process, and that is how we do that kind of a question.